What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the Brian Talks Money Show. So the question arises, if you're a homeowner in California, should I go energy independent and get solar panels? It's no surprise that if you live in California and get your power from the local energy companies such as SDG&E, PG&E, and Edison, you've probably seen a spike in your energy bill over the last couple of months and years. And based on the current situation, it's only going to get more expensive. Truthfully, I don't doubt that you've had multiple solar reps knocking on your door trying to sell you on the benefits of going solar. Coincidentally, that's exactly what we'll be breaking down today. What are the benefits, and is going energy independent right for you? Let's get right into it. What are the true benefits of going solar? The common question that every homeowner asks. After doing some research, I was able to compile it to 4 main benefits. The first one, of course, being the most obvious, electricity bill savings. Coming in second place, we have lower taxes and tax incentives. Thirdly, increased home value. And lastly, eco-friendly and energy independence. Let's break each one down in detail and see the true realities of how this plays out. Starting from a guide I found on ecowatch.com named Is Solar Worth It in California? 2023 Homeowners Guide. It opens by reading, is California good for solar energy? California consistently ranks among the best states in the country for solar friendliness, and it's currently the best place in the nation to convert solar energy. Californians pay an average of $16,380 before the federal tax credit, or $11,466 after the 30% credit. This is well below the national average, and residents also enjoy a number of solar incentives provided by the state and federal government that increase the value of solar panels overall. How can you figure out if solar panels are worth it for you? One thing we must understand, even though California is the #1 state in the country for solar conversions, going solar won't be right for every homeowner in the area. Determining if solar will benefit you takes some careful calculations, and there are several things that can influence your decision. Let's discuss the most significant factors, beginning with your home's energy use. Analyzing your home's electricity consumption is essential when considering solar panel installation. In California, where the average monthly usage is around 572 kilowatts per hour, solar panels are beneficial for homes using more than 500 kilowatts per hour. Even if your energy needs are slightly lower, most residents in California can still benefit from solar conversion due to the state's favorable energy rates. To determine your average usage, you can refer back to your past electric bills. If your consumption is significantly lower than average, the return on the investment for solar panels may be relatively low. That's why it's important to do your due diligence to know if it truly benefits you or not. What's the cost of going solar in California? Well, thanks to hundreds, if not thousands of solar companies, prices may vary, but let's see what the article had to say about this. The average price of solar panels in California is around $16,380 before the federal tax credit, or $11,466 after the credit is taken into consideration. This assumes the typical price of $2.73 per watt, which is slightly above the national average of $2.66. And the average system size needed to offset electric consumption, which is 6 kilowatts, is well below the national average. Solar panels are more valuable in areas where electricity rates or energy usage is high. Although Californians use far less energy than most residents throughout the country, they pay an average of $20.45 per kilowatt, which is significantly more expensive than the average of $13.50 in the United States. From what I've researched, if your energy consumption is above $250 a month, you could possibly benefit from going energy independent if the numbers make sense for your situation. Given the very high price of power, most Californians will find solar panels well worth the investment. Another common question that concerns people when going solar is, what does the average payback period in California look like? The average payback period in the United States is 12 years, but the high price of electricity and the small solar system requirements in California allows homeowners to pay off their panels in an average of just 8 years, making a payback period anywhere between 5 and 11 years in California considered normal. You've probably heard about net metering, or NEM 2.0 and NEM 3.0. Right? If not, what this refers to is the energy buyback rates by your local energy provider. For example, the article mentions about the average buyback rates in California. It says, most states have energy buyback programs or net metering policies that allow solar customers to sell any excess energy production back to their local utility company for a credit on their energy bill or for a profit. The California Public Utilities Commission mandates that all utility providers offer net metering, but it doesn't specify at which rate you will be credited for the energy you send back to the grid. And that's where it's getting real tricky for many homeowners moving forward. Will there be a huge savings and upside from going solar now? Perhaps not. As the article mentions, the specific policy available will depend on your utility provider. Luckily, many electric companies in California will credit customers at the retail rate, which is best case scenario. However, let's get into the 4 main benefits of going solar here in California. Beginning with electricity bill savings. This is one of the most significant financial benefits of going solar, especially in an area like California, where monthly electric bills are higher than the national average. Most Californians pay around $116.94 each month for power, so you'll save just over $1,400 annually if you can eliminate your energy bill. The average lifetime saving enjoyed by a California solar customer is around $29,734, and that's after the upfront expenses of going solar are recuperated. Plus, going solar means you'll be less reliant on your power company, so essentially you'll lock in electricity rates for the 25 plus years your panels are expected to perform. What it really comes down to is, are you okay with your energy company spiking up rates whenever they feel like? Or is it more beneficial for you to create your own energy and be protected against the rising cost of energy? But let's move on to benefit number 2. Lower taxes and access to other incentives. I mean, if you haven't caught the hint by now, California is one of the best states for solar incentives, and residents receive them from both the state and federal government. Perhaps the most notable is the Federal Credit, ITC, which is an incentive offered by the federal government as a credit to your federal income tax liability. The ITC is for 30% of the full expense of your solar power system, which in California averages out to be $4,914. And here's some other solar incentives available in California. Self-Generation Incentive Program, SGIP. This is a statewide solar incentive that provides solar customers with a rebate for all storage installation expenses. Another one is Active Solar Energy System Property Tax Exclusion. Wow, that was long to say. This is a property tax exemption that prevents your solar panels from causing your property taxes to go up. Thirdly, Single Family Affordable Solar Homes Program. This is an incentive to make solar equipment more affordable and accessible to low-income homes. So there you have it. If you decide to go solar and energy independent, make sure you are taking advantage of all credits and incentives available. Benefit number 3. So you decided to add some solar panels to your roof. How does this improve the value of your home? Well, according to a research study done by Zillow, solar panel installation will bump up your home value by an average of 4.1%. In California, the average property sells for around $758,360. That's an expected value increase of approximately $31,093, but I would take this number with a grain of salt. Lastly, welcome to clean renewable energy and official energy independence. Finally, there's some environmental benefits to converting to solar energy as well. Most notably, you'll reduce your carbon footprint, help reduce pollution, and help battle against global warming. You'll also become less reliant on your energy company and fossil fuels as a whole. So you'll be free from unexpected increases in your electricity prices in the future. Now, since there's so much to unpack when it comes to deciding on going solar, I'm going to be making a part 2 of this video where I'll be highlighting what to look out for when considering solar, such as upfront fees, payback periods, net metering policies, and so much more. But for now, if you found this video helpful and insightful and want to learn more about the true pros and cons about going solar, then smash the subscribe button, give this video a like, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you on part 2 of this video.